Hello there. I'm Mike Coker and thank you for finding me at jazzimmersion.com. So what is jazz piano immersion? Well, it's a focused program designed to expose you to some of the essential skills of jazz piano playing using a free, downloadable text and YouTube tutorials. The book mostly provides etudes with minimal explanatory text. And in the absence of all of that text, you'll see QR codes that link you to YouTube videos like this one that take you through every assignment in the book. The book was not intended to be a method book, yet it's proven to be a rather effective introductory experience for many of the students I've worked with over the course of 3 decades. You won't find this book to be a comprehensive theory book. Those books already exist. And like so many other jazz piano teachers, I'm very thankful for that. What's hard to get into a book, though, is process. And learning jazz piano certainly is a process. So hopefully by studying the book and YouTube tutorials, you'll find more effective ways to practice, and before you know it, you'll be on your way. So the book is free and you won't be asked for any personal information when you download it. The download link is right here on the introduction page of Jazz Piano Immersion. My recommendation is that you print the book out double-sided with 3 hole punches on the left so that you can put it in a 3-ring binder, as you can see that I have done here. You can certainly view the book electronically if you prefer, using a tablet. When you're learning pieces that are 2 pages long, you can simply switch to a view that allows you to see 2 pages side to side. Look for the QR codes at the beginning of every unit. When you scan one of these with your phone, you'll be able to quickly access a web page with lesson videos, play-along tracks, YouTube links to music videos by legendary jazz pianists you need to know about, and other useful resources for the unit that you're on. You'll even find a link for frequently asked questions pertaining to every unit. And I hope to see those lists of questions grow over time. Now, some of you might get frustrated because I didn't provide more fingerings in the book. Well, I didn't want to offer written fingerings for all of the etudes because I think we each need to learn how to make good fingering choices for ourselves. This is actually critical if you want to improvise. And when we talk about fingerings, we have to remember that hands come in all shapes and sizes. So no one fingering will work for every pianist. That said, please learn all you can about fingering and make that study part of your creative process. It'll make you a better pianist. And when you find good fingerings, be sure to write them in where you really need them. Of all the time-tested rules of piano fingering, I frequently come back to 2. Avoid the thumb on black keys. This is good advice in most cases because it's easier for the longer fingers to reach the black keys. You can see that just as I set my hand over here with my thumb on E. But this rule doesn't always apply. We will need to use the thumb on a black key from time to time. For example, if I'm playing a G-flat major arpeggio, or the B-flat blues scale, I've never found a fingering that works for the B-flat blues scale that doesn't involve playing my thumb on a black key. The second rule I come back to frequently regarding fingering is to avoid playing two consecutive keys with the same finger. You'll learn so much about effective fingering if you stick with this rule. Another way to state this rule is don't run out of fingers. Exceptions to this rule include the occasional need to slide between two consecutive notes, such as in a grace note. I'm using my middle finger and just sliding there. I could also play two consecutive fingers. You might find some situations where that's a better choice, but often sliding from a black to white with the same fingering can simplify things. In the next video, we'll explore some preparatory exercises, and I think the first one about the chromatic scale will get you on your way to better understanding how to choose good fingerings.